floating around like right above it, making it harder to get out, then that's how my main world is to do this. But I figured out a way. So what you're going to need to do is basically look through your dungeon, and I don't want to do too much things, so it's way easier if you have a drill containment unit. This thing, favorite. Then I want to hop into it, clear out a huge area so that you might not, because you don't want to mess up when you're running away from the dungeon guardian, or else a random block will stop you, and then you might die because of that random block. And you'd be pretty happy if you got a straight down dungeon, like if it's straight down to get into, then that's good, because then you can just go straight upwards, and you don't really need a drill containment unit to do this. But I just chose to do this because it's easiest this way, and he's about to spawn like right about now. Called it. Just gonna spawn back over there, or pause the video and get back over. Oh yeah, and the weapons you'll be using is either SDMG, Phantasm, or just like any bow. I chose to use the Phantasm because it fires really fast. Whenever you hit an enemy, sends out another arrow. Doesn't matter the damage, just matters how fast it fires and the crit. So this has 11 crit, this has 21 crit. But this one, it doesn't, I don't like to use the SDMG because it's a lot slower, in my opinion. But I know a lot of people would like to use the SDMG for this fight. And you don't only want to dig down when you're here, because if you only dug down, then how are you going to escape the dungeon? So you need to destroy the blocks above. And I'm just going to destroy a huge area right up here. Okay, so I am done clearing out this area. It's been about a minute since I last did that, because that's how fast the drill containment unit is. It's really cool. And I remember watching a guy do a video on the drill containment unit, and he said it wasn't worth it. It's so worth it. Well, maybe not for some people's uses. But so now, there's another really hard part, which is to only spawn one. So I always do it in Stardust Armor because then you can have your minion. You only want to go down, exit, and I'm just gonna do this, escape, and so as you saw, Dungeon Guardian has spawned. And now all you have to do, since the Cosmic Heart is a bit faster, you can outrun Dungeon Guardian. So you just want to fire your Phantasm like this, and use your Stardust Dragon, and this should be enough to kill him. Oh yeah, I'm just going to speed up the fight. So yeah, I'm just going to speed it up to show you, and then I'm going to unspeed when it's out of turns to help you do the turns. Okay, that's how you defeat the Dungeon Guardian, and yeah, I'll just show you basically all the stuff you need. My favorite way to do it is Phantasm, endless quiver, drill containment unit, and just remember, if you see a jungle when you're exploring your world, it's not in that direction. So you're going to want to head into the other direction. And if your dungeon is like this, floating, then you just have to experiment, and it's okay if you die, because it's 100% okay. Because then you can just travel all the way over. And so I made mine pretty wide tunnel in case I messed up. Then I completely cleared out the top area, and that should be good enough.